Ottish.com. Learn anywhere, anytime.
Hello everyone, very good morning to you. I am happy to get your attention in this lesson. Okay, I am here to facilitate you in learning basics of grammar. If you look at the syllabus and you find basics of grammar in Unit 6. So today's discussion is on Unit 6, Basics of Grammar. Grammar is one of the important aspects of language. Grammar is really important for language development. I mean to say, if you have the knowledge of good grammar, you will be able to produce appropriate sentences, accurate sentences for your written as well as spoken interaction, written as well as spoken communication. It means grammar is very important in developing communicative language ability of the students. That's why grammar component has been included in your syllabus. In the discussion of grammar, we focus on grammatical items, grammatical units, grammatical categories, and grammatical functions. Okay, grammatical functions means you come to know subject, object, predicate, complement, and adverbial. These are the grammatical functions. Grammatical units, morpheme, word, phrase, clause, sentence. These are the grammatical units. Grammatical categories, tense, aspect, gender, case, number. These are grammatical categories. Then what about grammatical items? Of course, grammatical items include noun, verb, adjective, adverb, preposition, conjunction, interjections, these things. And the grammatical transformation, by grammatical transformation we mean negation, passivization, narration. So narration, negation, passivization, sentence structuring into cleft, pseudo-cleft, fronting, in those types of forms. Okay. Anyway, considering the contents included in our syllabus, I discuss you the major word class, nouns, verbs, adjectives, and adverbs at the beginning, and later I will discuss you minor word class like prepositions, conjunctions, article, interjection, and the determiners. Okay, so the first one is here. It is 6.1 major word classes. 4 major word classes. Nouns we discuss, then verbs, adjectives, okay, adjectives and adverbs. Okay, before talking in detail about noun, I would like to draw your attention on the type of questions that will be asked in your examination. From this section, 2 types of questions will be asked, possibly asked. Okay, first type of question, what are the major word classes? Discuss them with example. What are the minor word classes? Explain them with examples. Or what are the contents that come under the discussion of the basics of grammar, or what are the basics of grammar? If you are asked what are the basics of grammar, then your answer, basics of grammar include 4 things. What they are? Kya are basics of grammar? Basics of grammar, grammatical units, grammatical items, grammatical functions, grammatical transformations. Grammatical transformation means questioning, negation, passivization, narration and information processing. Grammatical functions means subject, predicate, complement, object and adverbial. Grammatical units or elements means morphemes, words, phrase, clause, sentence. Grammatical items means major class words as well as minor class words. Grammatical categories means tense, aspect, number, case, gender. Okay. And the grammatical items, grammatical transformation, grammatical functions, grammatical categories and grammatical units or elements. These are the basics of English grammar. है त अब दोस्रो, what are the major class words and minor class words? Words are classified into two different types from their functions in the sentences. They are the major class words as well as minor class words. Word can be of many different types. For example, we can say simple word, complex word, compound word from a structural point of view. Okay, from the nature of the word, changeable word and unchangeable words into different forms. But here, from the perspective of functions of the word, they play major functions in the sentence. For example, noun function is give name of something else. Verb function is to show the action, to denote action. Adjective to show the quality of doing something else, or quality of noun, quality of noun and verb. And another one is the adverb. Adverb shows the manner of doing something. Adverb denotes the meaning of time, place, degree, modality, isn't it? Okay, so basics of grammar includes major class words and minor class words. Major class words noun, verb, adjective and adverb. These four. Minor class words का preposition, conjunction, articles, interjection and determiners. In the past, these were called as parts of speech. Greek grammarians especially, they classified or they identified 8 different parts of speech. And those traditional parts of speech are still relevant and they are taken as the basics of English grammar, and they further grouped into major class words and minor class words. अब अर्को एउटा डाउट हुन सक्छ तपाईहरुलाई, whether the question will be asked from pedagogical point of view or simply structural point of view. I would like to clarify you that you won't be asked question from pedagogical point of view. For example, how do you teach grammar? What are the methods and techniques of teaching grammar? That part is already discussed, teaching language skills and aspects. But here you will be asked the questions on theoretical questions like what are the basics of English grammar? What are the major class words? What are the minor class words? And another one is rewrite the following sentences as indicated in the bracket. तपाईहरुलाई कस्तो सोध्न सक्छ त? ल हेर्नुस् त, rewrite the following sentences as indicated in the bracket. Or you may be asked complete the following sentences by using appropriate by using appropriate form as given in the bracket. You may be asked this. For example, let's see. He is teacher, and you may be asked supply article. I am proud. You supply a preposition. Okay. Similarly, you will be asked, they rewrite the following sentences. For example, you may be asked, she always to the office. You need to write the appropriate form of the verb here. Go. For example, let's see. She always to the office. Then you write, she always goes to the office. He is a teacher. Proud of you. Here goes. See the thing. The nature of question will be like this. है त यस्तो खालको प्रश्न. त्यो भएर तपाईहरुलाई ग्रामर कसरी पढाउनुहुन्छ, इन्डक्टिभ र डिडक्टिभ के हो भन्ने खालको क्वेशन युनिटबाट सोध्दैन. किनकि if you look at the contents included in the unit, then you find basics of English grammar, then major word class, minor word class, then tense, aspect, voice and mood, and the sentences and transformation and the reported speech. So these are the contents given there. That's why you will be asked the exercises related to the proper selection of noun, selection of verb, selection of adjective and adverb, or changing adjective into adverb, verb into noun, and vice versa. Likewise, the appropriate selection, appropriate choice of preposition, conjunction, determiner, interjection. Similarly, rewriting the sentences considering the tense, aspect, voice and mood of the expression in subjunctive mood. Okay, then indicative mood like this. Similarly, the tense, sentences and the transformation and the use of reported speech. Okay, so be sure the questions will be asked related to the practice of individual grammar item or grammatical transformation or the grammatical category, not related to how do you teach noun to your students, how do you teach reported speech to your student. Yes, second section, B section अन्तर्गतको युनिट हो. यो सेक्सनबाट पेडागोजिकल क्वेशनहरु आउँदैन.